Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic. Yeah. And this is a personal reading. So you purchase this reading, you know who you are. I sent you the link, and we're going to get in and see what comes out for you at this time. So we're going to start with the Celtic Cross for you. And I'm being guided to use my Sacred Circle tarot deck. So connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. And connecting the spirit and the spirit. So, good news is your shuffle went really well. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit. Divine truth. Let me see, speaking here. I feel that you're taking your energy out of your heart right now, putting it more into your head. What makes sense? What logic is there? Trying to process something. So let's see. You're coming out with the Hangman, the card of sacrifice. Okay. What's crossing you is abandonment, the Eight of Cups. And what is below you? We have reward, the Ten of Cups. What's behind you is the High Priest, which is the Magician in most tarot. And what's above you is regret and the Five of Cups. What's in front of you is the Five of Wands with grounding. Your approach is the Two of Wands with courage. In your environment, you have the High Priestess. And your innermost hopes and fears, you have the Seven of Wands with rivalry. And your outcome energy is the Knight of Cups with movement. The bottom of the deck, the foundation of it all. We have the World Tree with 21 major arcana, the World. So, what do I see here? I see that you're waiting because you want to make a move, but there's some challenges in front of you. Also, there's some information that is still unknown to you. There's some sort of mystery here. Spirit is going to guide you overall. That's what this movement and the Knight of Cups is telling me. It's like you worrying a lot right now about stuff that when it's time to go, Spirit ain't going to let you be able to stop yourself. In other words, you're ready to go. You want to go. You're in your head about going, about making a move. There's something that's on your mind that you're releasing some sort of connection, some sort of emotional. There's some sort of emotional restructuring going on with you. So we're going to look deeper into your spread and see what's going on. I'm going to use the Hermetic Tarot for you to clarify this. I feel like you've been coming into a lot of power for yourself, and that's obvious to people around you. They can see that they can't necessarily control you, I hear, or pull the wool over your eyes anymore, because they know that you know more than you let on now. So before, I feel like people thought that you were a fool. Like they thought they could just fool you. They thought they could pull the wool over your eyes. Oh, and you would just go for whatever. they said whatever, you would just go for it. Yeah, well, now you're putting up a fight is what I see. They're not used to you putting up a fight. These fives here are showing me that you're putting up a fight. You're not just going for what people are telling you anymore. When your intuition is showing you something other than what these people are saying to you. So when somebody's trying to tell you something or convince you of something, you're not just falling for it like you used to, because you have in the past. But now you're truly trusting in your intuition, and you're giving yourself time to make sure what that intuition is telling you, and then you follow that. So what's happening is, it looks like right now, like in the recent time, you've had some good times with your connections. The 10 of Cups below you is giving me your family, your home, your children, your partner, whatever. There's been some powerful, good things going on here that make you very, very happy. So let's go ahead and clarify this. Why are you showing up as the Hangman with sacrifice? I hear I've given more than my fair share. The 3 of Cups and the Empress. Look at you. This is something really happy happening for you. Okay. Really happy about your motherhood. Really happy about your children. Looking over your children. And I hear, and I'll do anything for them. I'll do anything for my children. I hear that. Okay, let's see what else. 8 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. There's an alignment of energy. So it's like where you are feeling stuck in your head, or either maybe that, is it stuck in your head or focus? I hear no, it's focused. Where you've been feeling focused, where your energy goes, where your focus. Okay, so energy flows where your focus goes. So you're putting your energy into this, doing whatever you have to create this happy environment for yourself and for your children. And so right now, like, you feel things moving. You feel like the energy is moving and you're being guided. And I also feel like you very much in love with your home, your children. I feel like you've had some things. Yeah, you've had some things that have had to move out. You freed yourself from certain things in order to open up energy. And as you freed yourself from these certain experiences, the energy definitely is opening up for you. The 8 of Cups is coming through with abandonment as what's crossing you. So this is like walking away from certain things. This is, as Spirit showed it to me a while back, it's like a mind your own business and keep moving card, okay? It's a mind your own business and keep moving forward card. Realizing where you were emotionally attached to some situations that really were not beneficial for you, you cut them loose, you move on. Because you know that these aren't satisfying to you. These ideas are not satisfying to you. That no matter what you do, they're going to continue to show up in the same way. I hear in some sort of connection. Clarifying this, we have the Princess of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. So, Princess of Pentacles is, I'm hearing a lot to do, thinking about what you need to do. And the 3 of Swords, about this disappointing situation. Think about what do I need, what action do I need to take? How do I resolve this disappointing connection? The High Priestess and the 10 of Swords. Spirit has shown you with the High Priestess that, you know, this situation needs to come to an end. You've already seen that, okay? And that's clear because even the way you're being looked at from onlookers is like you're the High Priestess. So your intuition is definitely working and it's obvious to the people in your life. The 10 of Cups below you with reward. Let's clarify that. Saying the 4 of Pentacles and the bonus card with the 9 of Cups. Look at that. I love. So this is saying that you recently pulled your energy back from some situations because you knew that fulfillment wasn't going to come from them. Fulfillment was going to come from you. And you had to make some powerful and important choices in order to allow yourself to choose your own happiness here. to choose fulfillment from within. And what happens is when you do that, you know, we've talked about this formula for so many times, it attracts other situations and circumstances that's on that same vibe, okay, of where you're at. So clarifying as well, the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups. So you got some news about an opportunity. I feel like this opportunity could be really good, okay? And this opportunity is really good for you. New opportunity coming in for you for happiness, for emotional stability. Somebody's telling you something. You can clearly, with the Ace of Swords, there's clarity there. You can clearly see that this technique of making sure that you're okay and happy with the choices where you're at and with the circumstances, with the composure of your life, with the things in your life that make up your life, choosing to focus your energy to make sure that that's good for you is attracting more opportunities to you, and it's keeping you in your seat of power is the way it's coming through, in the seat of power. So behind you in the past, you have a High Priest, and that's a Magician card. And so let's see what's up with that. We have the Seven of Swords. Oh shit. Okay, Princess of Wands. So I say oh shit because the one thing that was coming through, and I picked that up and showed that to you, was that with this High Priest energy, this Magician energy, a lot of times a magician in a lower vibration is somebody who literally will say and do whatever they need to in order to get their way. And so what I'm seeing here with this is, you know, and this is in your past, right? Somebody here was working some sort of trickery. They could have been doing it through visualization. They could have been actually doing some sort of spell work or something like that. Okay, let's see what else we have. The Six of Cups. Oh, they said stop using the fucking could haves. We already told you what it is. I'm like, okay, so we know somebody was up to some trickery and some sort of spell work. Okay, we have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is interesting because I get that as you found this out and you took the steps that you needed to, their efforts were fruitless against you, but turned back against themselves is the way this is coming through. It's like everything coming full circle with the Six of Cups, the pleasure, the Seven of Pentacles, it's success unfulfilled. So it's like as that spell work, and this is the thing about spell work, make sure that you wouldn't mind being a subject of the spell that you're casting, because if that shit don't work on them, it's coming back to you. So this is why we talk about on this channel of your tribe, like you're not going to go around casting dark spells on folks, because you would understand that the energy you put out comes back to you multiplied, right? So in the past here, there's somebody here who tried putting some negative vibes on you, some negative energy, and it could have been as strong as some literal spell work. And that shit is return. I heard sevenfold is returned to them in multiple. Okay. Did you get evidence of that is what I'm getting. Did you get evidence of that? Let me see one more card off this clarifier deck to see if you got evidence of that. See what it shows. The blasted tower. Hell yeah, you got evidence of that. And the whole shit came down. Like you knew better. Like you saw through that. And it's like with spell work, it's like once you are aware of somebody's intentions and workings and how they're trying to do stuff against you, it's like it's an automatic pullback of your power. See, their spell work against you requires ignorance. It requires your ignorance, because ignorance or acceptance, right? Blind acceptance is what it is. I'm hearing blind acceptance. It requires your blind acceptance. Once you become aware, once you become in tune and you're like, empower yourself, like that shit don't work no more. So the regret, Five of Cups, is above you. And I did say that you were kind of caught up in your head and trying to remove your energy from your heart right now. So let's see, why is the Five of Cups above you with regret? We're going to clarify that. And we talked about emotional restructuring. We have the Knight of Swords and the Hangman. And there it is. Tired of holding myself up. No more sacrificing. Cutting through all this energy where you've been sacrificing yourself to situations that are emotionally unfulfilling. Okay, what else? The Foolish Man and the King of Swords. Okay, now on this new journey, I'm going to pay more attention. I'm going to be more decisive. I will speak my mind. I will state my needs. I will honor my boundaries. And I'm not going to just get caught up in my heart. It's that same energy that came through in your shuffle. I'm not just going to get caught up in my heart. I'm going to pay attention to what I know. and what I observe from people as I interact with them. But with the Foolish Man, you're definitely ready for some new in your life. You're ready for the new to come through. Yes, yes. Let's see with the grounding card and the Five of Wands in front of you. I do see some challenges here, but grounding. This is about, the way I just saw it was, first off, I heard stand your ground while everything shifts around you. But I also got like an image of somebody who's firmly planted in a place of stability while all this chaos swirls around them. So let's see, why is this Five of Wands here? Because Justice and the Four of Swords. Okay. So injustice is coming to rest. Anywhere where things have been unfair, that stuff is coming to stop. And fortitude in the Five of Cups. Wow. Okay. So the Five of Cups is the main card in the last position from the other deck. And this fortitude card representing the strength card. It's like, yeah, unfair situations and circumstances, anything that was done against you as a result of this past sorcery worked against you, all that control is changing. All that, because you're aware now, it's coming to justice. It must mean it's justice. And then Five of Cups. Oh, they're going to regret what the heck they did to you. Yeah, they're going to regret what they did to you. They thought they were cute running around. This is the way it's come through. They thought they were cute running around, smiling and happy and all this stuff, right? And meanwhile, all the while they was over here doing some dirt to you, being trying to be deceptive and manipulative and controlling and using you or whatever it was, taking advantage of you. Oh, they're gonna regret that. That's the way it's coming through. You with the Two of Wands and courage. Look at you making a choice to take a stand that requires a lot of courage from you. And you have your strength, you have your power. Okay, you're now in a power position over anybody that was trying to work against you. Two of Wands with courage. We have the Universe bonus card and the Moon. Look at that. I love. So the Universe is the same as the World. So you have the World at the bottom of the main deck as well. So this is just confirming that you've completely leveled up here. You've leveled up over some past situations, and it took courage because you don't know what this behavior, this decision, this choice that you're making right now, you don't necessarily know what that's going to turn out looking like for you, because this is something new for you, right? But it's like closing the page on the past, closing the book on the past, closing the past chapter, whatever it is. This is walking into a new mystery. It's like traveling a new path. I've never been down this road before. This is like, my weekend trip with the kids. I was like, I don't know these fucking roads. Thank God for navigation. Keep it moving. And that's kind of what this was about, right? This is like you're traveling the road of life, but you don't know what's down that road with the Moon card. You just know you got to go with the Universe card because this is the next part of the road, right? And you're going with courage. You're like, I've never been down this road. I don't know what's here. I'm just going to keep trusting my navigation. And what is that navigation here is your intuition. The Moon card with the bonus is speaking to, not only are you closing out past cycles, not only are you going into this mystery, what life has to offer you. What else? It's like, what else is possible in this for my bliss? It's like that kind of energy, but it's also trusting in your intuition as you go into this new phase. And no, you don't know what's there. You ain't never been there before. You all the way outside of your comfort zone. Congratulations. That is a big deal because none of your dreams live inside your comfort zone. You want to get where you've never been, you're going to have to go where you've never gone. And it's just that simple. Let's get some more clarifiers for you over this courage. We have the Lovers and the Knight of Wands. So this is you making that decision because Spirit is calling you forward. And you're making moves that are, with this Knight of Wands looking very sudden, very shocking. You're on the move. You're going, traveling, making moves, making things happen, making changes in your life. Because Spirit is calling you. With the Lovers card, it's like calling you forward right to where you need to be to make this move, to go again, going right through with intuition. Your intuition is like, okay, now turn right, now turn left. Yeah, you don't know this freaking road, but keep on driving. We got you on navigation, baby. Okay, the high priestess is here. And this is how they're looking at you. So let's clarify that. The Queen of Pentacles and the Star. Okay, so look, you're healing your heart, you're healing your worth, you're healing your value. And it's not even that you're healing it, you're recognizing what's always been there. And it's like there's the Star card giving me a strong healing energy, but there's a blessing here for you. And it's like people are looking like you at you like all she does is think about it and she gets it. Somebody's looking at you like all you do is think about it, talk about it, and then you get it. So I feel like materialization powers are strong within you. You're able to create very powerfully in your physical world. If you could just, I'm here to spend more time instead of complaining about what was. And they said, and you really left a lot of that alone, but they're saying, spend more time looking, Googling, online shopping. You don't actually have to purchase it, but like looking at places you want to be, experiences you want to have. They're saying right now, is a powerful time to do that for you. But the people around you are like, oh, she's the Queen of Pentacles. She's the star. Everybody worried about what she gonna do next. Everybody watching her because she's the money lady. You coming through as a money lady today. Let's see what else. The Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Oh, shit. How they looking at you? You about to go be happy. You following the path of bliss right up into your happiness. That your intuition is guiding you right into your happiness. That's how people are looking at you like, man, she's clearing out all of our bullshit from her life. Oh, man, she's choosing everything that's good. Man, she got the money. Man, she got the looks. Everybody want her attention. She's doing shit in a whole new way. That's how they're looking at you like, she's making moves. She had never made those moves before. She's doing things different than she used to do. She didn't used to move like this before. And your innermost hopes and fears, you have rivalry, the Seven of Wands. Okay, let's see, clarifying this, we have the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So here it is. This is a big challenge for you right now, which is your fears are coming out stronger than your hopes about, first off, let me say this. Your hopes are to create change in your life and to change the way you're doing things on the daily. So you want something about your daily routine to change, and you want to change where you're at. But here's the challenge that's coming up towards that right now is the feelings of abandonment, feeling alone, feeling like people are out to get you, feeling like others are against you. And then, so the scripture comes through because we did start off talking about somebody here who was working that spell work, right? So Spirit's coming through saying, you know, if God is with us, what weapon can be formed against us if God is with us? Like, you have to remember who's on your team. And that mantra that we've been saying for years, I am always blessed, safe, and protected no matter where I am in my skin, is very important for you. Okay, because the challenge is that, you know, you could be feeling alone. You could be afraid of losing what you have. You could be afraid of being rejected or abandoned, stuff like that. And, you know, that creates problems for you. So in further clarification, Death and the Two of Pentacles. So with this, they're saying, yeah, you can end that type of challenge, bring that challenge to an end by pivoting. So again, they already gave the directive, they already gave the technique. And that was, and as soon as you get to worrying about feeling alone, about feeling left out and all this stuff, and I'm not going to have enough and all that, they're saying, shift your focus to what actually has worked out for you when you have gotten all the assistance you needed, someplace you do want to go, something you do want to have this experience of. Shift that focus into something you want to see more of in your life, because where your mind goes, energy flows, and that's what grows, and that's what you're attracting in your life very powerfully at this time. So your outcome energy here is the Knight of Cups with movement. And let's go ahead and clarify these for you. We have the King of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So here you are in your place of mastery, okay, and Seven of Cups, making a wish, okay, so you get into, you get this high momentum of emotion going, which is why higher vibration is optimal, because in a lower vibration, you're creating too. You're constantly 24/7, whether you're awake or you're asleep, you're attracting energy. You're attracting energy of where you're at, okay? But in this, they're focusing on your higher vibration. When you're in your higher vibration, You're thinking about things that feel good. And it could be something you have, something you've had, or something you know you will have. Either way, past, present, or future, time is an illusion, and only humans understand it, I hear. And so you want to be attracting from that place, because Spirit is constantly going to call you forward towards that 8 of Cups, yes, and 2 of Wands. Spirit's going to guide you down the road. And it's interesting because either way you go, you're going to end up there, is the way this is showing up to me. There are 2 paths you can go by. One is going to take you there with more ease and flow. The other one's going to take you there with a little bit more bumpiness and distraction. But both roads will take you there. But the thing of it is, Spirit is showing you how to cut out some confusion, take your power into your hand. And it's like, that's why you've been guided to walk away from so many things, remove yourself from so many emotional attachments that are confining and restricting your energy. And with those whose energy is contradictory to yours, with ones who lower your vibration, you're being guided to pull away from all of that. The bottom of the clarifier deck right now we have is the 3 of Wands. This is your ships are coming in. So as your ships are coming in, we want them to continue to come in. We want them to dock, and we want that ship to unload and get delivered to the house. I'm just saying. So that's why they're encouraging. This whole thing is about, yes, some things have happened in the past. Yes, there was some unjust treatment there. Know that that is all going to be handled. Spirit's on that. Stay in your power by continuing to shift the energy of the emotions around these people. Leaving that energy about these connections with these ones who tried their sorcery and trickery on you in a place of anger only is counterproductive to getting all those goods actually in your living room. Because let me tell you, your ships could sit at the dock of the bay for a long time, but we want to move that energy along. We want to allow all that stuff to be received into your home. And so they're saying, it's important for you to stay focused in the higher vibration. And even over these situations with these ones with their ugly deeds and intentions toward you, it is significant and valuable that you shift your perspective surrounding them into a place of peace. Okay, so it's not, I can't fucking believe you did this, you're an asshole, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, you know what? You thought you were getting away with it. Thank you for teaching me an important lesson. And I'll let you go with all your energy. You could take all your stuff with you, take all your blessings with you. You remind me where I told that girl that day she came up to my door, I'm crazy. You could take all them blessings with you, little girl. Yeah, and that's how it feels like right here. You're going to tell them to take all their blessings with them. So let's get an oracle card for you now with the House of Night Oracle. Let's see, what else messages do you have for her? Please and thank you. What other messages do we have for somebody's been watching this video like, I want a video like this just for me? Okay, go to the website. It's in the title of the video and make your purchase. I will make you a video just like this. But this video is literally for one person. So if you tuned into this video and it resonates with you, it's not because it's your video. It's because you're on a similar wavelength of energy. You're on a similar frequency and vibration as a person who purchased this video. And therefore, you align with the information. So let's see what we have for her at this time. Okay. From the Wisdom of the House of Night. I should read these books again because I would even understand these cards even better. Okay, 32, self-worth. Okay, here it is. You've been working on your worthiness. And, I heard him. While you weren't working on your worthiness, other people were preying on your worthiness. In other words, people used to take advantage of you because you just did not know your worth and your value at one point. Like, you really did not. Okay? You were creating a lot of stuff for people around you because, I heard in the whole time you were trying to buy their awareness of your worth. You were trying to buy their affection, their approval, their love. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see what else we have for you. What else do you have for her at this time, please and thank you? Most important messages for her. So self-worth came up, and we have 2 more cards here. Interesting, because right before these 2 cards came up, they showed me 3 cards down here. So these will be the last 2 from this deck. Let's see what else we have. Playful, energy number 44. So there's angel number 44 there for you. But this is showing me a stability. This is showing me a huge stability. So it's like, look at this cat here is playing with this decorative ornament with the moon on it, right? So what I'm seeing there is like you and your intuition working together in a beautiful way. And it's like Ooh, I'm hearing it's important to stop taking everything so seriously. Yes, I know that the repercussions are serious when you're living them in the 3D experience, but play with your spiritual energy. Trust in that spirit. It's like play little games like with spirit. Okay, show me this today. For example, Abraham Hicks gave a great talk on, it's somewhere on YouTube, about blue glass. And she talked about, setting an intention to see blue glass. And then every shop she went to, there was blue glass everywhere. So it's like setting the intention to get free Starbucks. And then everybody is bringing you free Starbucks. Whatever it is, play the game with spirit to show you and get you used to seeing the manifestations and materializations. Okay, let's see what else we have. The Grove. Okay, the Grove is here. And so the Grove is speaking about, again, trusting in your intuition, going into a place of thought and trust with your spirit self, with your higher self. Okay, so it's like what they're showing me is these two seats that are abandoned, and on my table it's like this. So you see the girl, and she's like looking over at two seats that are there. There's nobody in the seats. So I see that for you, there's some processing still needing to be done surrounding those who should have been there but weren't. Okay, those who were there for a minute and then they took their leave a lot earlier. They said they would stay. They said they would be there, and then they took their leave. So there's some processing going on here and how these things affecting your feelings of self-worth. All right, let's see what else we have coming from the Soul's Journey lesson cards for you at this time. Yeah, I feel like, there's some people that were supposed to be there, and you love these people. They're supposed to be there, particularly there are two, because in the Grove card, there are two empty seats. So there are two empty seats, two people who are supposed to be there. You really love them. I hear, this little cat now with its light background is coming through as a spiritual creature that is on your side, okay? And then the two empty seats, these are people who are in physical, but their presence is just not there. And again, processing your feelings of self-worth surrounding what's happened with them. Let's go ahead and get some more cards on this for you. What else do you have for her? Okay. Oh, and 3 cards fell out. I love the way this is working. We have 3 cards that fell out together for you for this next deck. So the first card is Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So there's the energy there of ending old cycles and believing new possibilities. I'm hearing possibilities and probabilities and embracing the new. Okay. So endings, again, people were supposed to be there. They're not there. Now, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay. So I feel like part of you're attaching your self-worth to these people's feelings of grief surrounding losing you. Okay. And then we have fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So you're afraid to get into this journey with spirit, like where you're going, you're afraid. Now here, I'm hearing this. Good on you. We're proud of you because this isn't going to cost you your life. This is not a life or death risk, this chance that you're taking. This is you giving yourself a chance to trust in your spirit and in the guidance that you're getting. And if it's not bringing up fear, then baby, you've been there before. You already know what's down that road, and spirit's trying to get you to where you've never been before to have that all new experience here. Okay. So, okay, that Tarot of Mystical Moments. In the next deck, we want to clarify over this with you. Yeah, because I just see like you've been practicing according to the spread that we did first. You've been not practicing. You've been putting into action the following of spiritual guidance. It's taking you to where you've never been, though. It's taking you to the place like, oh, shit, I never wanted to live this way. I didn't never want to do this. And then even like you're afraid of being judged unworthy because, the people, how they feel. You worried about what the fuck these people you had to leave behind is going to be saying about you. That they might be out there talking shit or whatever. Who cares what they say? Really, who cares what they say, right? So the thing of it is, your self-worth is at the core of everything. And if they're not in your life, there's a reason. And if spirit is taking you to where you've never been and you're a little bit nervous or fearful or afraid, yay, congratulations. You want to change in your life, right? This is how you're going to get it. You can't do the same thing that you already know what it looks like and expect things to turn out differently. So from the Oracle or the Tarot of Mystical Moments, we have the King of Pentacles coming out. So this is you making the move to release yourself from some connections. Look at standing up on your own 2 feet. Wow. Strongly standing on your own 2 feet. Get going for what you want. Standing on the wisdom of what you've learned is what guided you to release yourself from these connections. These 2 seats that are empty because you have found your worth and your value, which is good. It doesn't mean you're done. It's not like one thing done and it's over. No, it's a process. It's going to take time. And more, you're still embracing that worth and value. But you found enough to stand up on your own 2 feet and say bye to some situation that just wasn't right for you, right? In some situation that just was not right for you. You became, I'm hearing, the master of your domain. And if it wasn't working for you, bye. All right, let's see what else we have clarifying for you, my beautiful. What else do we have for her? Most important. Yeah, the 10 of Wands. See, look, I've carried all I could carry on my back. Now I'm overburdened. Now I'm weighed down. And yes, all these flowers are beautiful, but fact of the matter is I can't even fucking stand up straight no more. So here's the thing. What I get is at one point you was looking like this, but you turned around, stood up like this, did like this, stood up tall, right? See how this person's standing up tall? Hands in the pockets. Like, fuck that. You pulled your energy all the way back. You were like, here, why don't you take all your shit and go? That's what I get. And for you, it's like, again, the thoughts of, man, they're probably mad at me. They're probably telling people stuff about me, stuff like that. All those things processing through your head, that has nothing to do with your worth, your value, your truth. That's those people's story. That is those people's experience. It has nothing to do with you, who you are, how you are. That has nothing to do with the spiritual perspective of you either. Because what they did and what they were doing was not from a spiritual perspective anyways. So let's see, what else do we have for you from this deck? We have the 4 of Cups. So now that you've done this, you have this opportunity to play differently in your world. But again, you've never been here before. So this is like the whole world is open up to you. But you know what? I'm just going to sit here in this place where I'm familiar with, this place of that I know. I know this spot of grass that I'm sitting on right now. And I'm just going to sit here for a minute. I'm not ready to go out there. I know that I can, but I'm not ready to go out there. So this is the way it's coming through. And so Spirit's like, don't worry, we'll stay here and we'll keep the shade on you. But in a minute, you're going to be ready to go. You're working yourself up to taking some kind of action that's very important for you. You're working yourself up to going somewhere that you've never gone before, even more. You've already done some of that by letting go of these 2 seats, by emptying these 2 seats, right? By emptying these 2 seats, you already let something go. But you know what? There's also this processing of the emotions, because in this 4 of Cups, it's rainy day. It's a rainy day here, baby. Okay? It's a rain all around that. So I do feel like, you know, there's still some more emotional processing for you about what you've let go of and fear. I feel like sometimes when you're getting ready to make some moves that you know you want to make, that you've been waiting for the opportunity to make, you sit there and you might start to cry because you're fucking afraid of doing what you've never done before. That's okay. You'll get it together. If it takes you a while to work up the energy, the momentum to actually make this move, there's not a problem with that. in divine timing, when you're fucking ready, you'll do what the fuck you need to do for yourself. Don't worry about what nobody has to say about it or how they judge you. And when it's that important, spirit will not let you just sit there on your ass no more. They're going to give you that gotta take a shit urge, and you're going to make that move just like you did recently to empty those 2 seats. Now, let's go ahead and see what we have for you from the Prism Oracle. Let's get another layer down here for her with the Prism Oracle. As I was preparing for your message, I was like, what are we going to be talking about? They were like, well, you'll see during the reading. Boy, this reading got deep. I feel like this reading go deep. A lot with yourself, you know, and on this channel, we do find a lot more where we is looking at ourselves, because, you know, you can't change how they feel about you. You can't change what they're going to do. The only place you have control is within you. Your responses, your choices, your emotionals, your mentals, all that, your spirituals, that's where you have some sort of power and some sort of control. So through this channel, you know, we're always focused in the place of personal empowerment, which means we're not blaming everyone else for what's going on. We're making the moves according to our spiritual guidance, and we're recognizing where we are co-creative to our experiences. And so here, a lot of the co-creations that you've been doing have led you to this place where you realize, like, you've been holding on to stuff that don't vibe with you. It's not a match to you. It's time to let it go. What else do we have for you from the Prism Oracle? Please and thank you. And just like you've made some moves that were very difficult to bring situations to an end, you're not done yet. There's more to do here, and you will do it. Spirit saying you will do it. It's going to take you. You're not done, baby. You're not done. As soon as you think you're done, there's more work to be done there. You're going to find some more to do. You know, people think that the spiritual journey it's one and done. No, baby, this is a lifelong evolution space. Here you are. See, in the recent past, you made space for yourself. You cleared space for yourself by removing whoever was in these 2 seats. You cleared out that space. Now, the universe does not like an empty space. So when you clear out space, the universe is ready to fill that in with something. This is why your point of focus is so important, because right now you've got some vacancy in your life. Okay, you've got some space in these 2 seats. There's vacancies available in your life. So the universe is drawing energy. You are drawing energy to fill those spaces. Your point of focus is going to pick the energy stream. So your focus is so important. Stop looking back at what was lost, okay? Now, in your current energy, the choices that you're making right now for bringing an end, giving people back their burdens and letting them carry their grief, this is a protection from you. This is a protection for you. So wherever these people thought that they were working against you, casting spell work and all this shit, like, you're now protected from it, because you got them out of your space and all that they came with. You gave them back all their burdens. And like we said before, whatever they were trying to send your way, it multiplied in return and smack them upside their forehead. I heard 4x4 head. Really? Okay. So somebody has a really big forehead. I don't know who that is. We see, what else do we have? What else do we have for her? What else is unfolding here? Give me another clarifier here for her, please, and thank you. Yeah, we see here that you know, you're under an energy of protection right now, and it's like all you have to do is work with spirit a little bit, and they're gonna fully support everything. I'm hearing, because you've already proven yourself. You've already proven your heart condition. You've already proven the way you are, who you are, your character. Thank you. Your integrity. Thank you. You're coming into a state of balance. So interesting. Like I said, with divine timing, the moves, the additional moves that you need to make, the additional steps that you need to take, you will be taking them when you are freaking ready, and you will be finding more balance in your life. Okay. Your heart is going to feel peace with some time. Right now, I feel like what's coming up for you is more processing of these changes. Be gentle with yourself. This is a necessary phase. This is a necessary step. The processing of these changes, the processing of what you're releasing, the processing of the fact that you're going where you've never gone before. Look at this cat. Look at the cute cat. Oh, cat, so cute. Just looking at her intuition. Look at the cat looking at her intuition, just trusting it. Look at the cat here sitting in between these two empty seats. The cat is there, just in her own energy, like, finally, I could have my fucking bench to myself. So, there's this energy of you sitting with your own energy, sitting in your own space, having cleared out all the space for yourself, trusting in your intuition. Let's go ahead and get a closing oracle message for you from the Mahabharata oracle. Let's see what we have. Yes, I love this cat sitting in her own grove, playful herself, and right smack in the middle of all that is her self-worth. I love this for you, my beautiful. Okay. Let's see. You have, the whole message. Ooh, so channeled. Intuition, baby. Yes, your guidance. Keep trusting in your intuition. It is card number 16. Okay. Let me grab this book. All right. Card number 16, intuition, for your final message here. And it says, this card indicates access to metaphysical information, opening up channels of communication, trust in your all-knowing inner voice, your higher self, to grasp the situation and have a full understanding of things to come. Your higher self becomes a channel of knowledge and awareness, unfolding mental abilities and psychic powers. Reaching into spiritual realms puts you in touch with ancient wisdom, and you connect through your third eye, the powers that feed you with invaluable information, astral travel, telepathy, tapping into Akashic records, and superconscious communication. You may be entering a period of reflection where synchronicities may be occurring more often. Pay attention to the signs and symbols placed in your path. Your inner awareness is heightened. You are psychically tuned. It's time to look for answers within. And so when these fears come up, remember to apply this guidance, my beautiful. These are the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for making your purchase on my website, which is in the title of this video, at LPHtarot.com. And until next time, so thankful and grateful. And for those of you who are happening to catch this live, I'll be right back with today's episode of the download. So with all that being said and done, thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Little baby.